Hey guys, I'm captnduck and this is Snarlingurn part 10. In the previous episode we made some specialized melee squads, which are here. They made some swords dwarves, marks dwarves and hammer dwarves. And also we traded with the elves. But I've been thinking, I've been talking about making war with the elves, and they're still here. So maybe it's time we just go and slaughter them, have some fun with them. And yeah, that's going to be this episode, killing the elves at least. And well, that probably won't last that long, but well, we're going to kill them. Now I want to make sure though my squad is as good equipped as possible. This guy has some leather glove stuff, silver warhammers. I think I fixed all the weapons last episode. I even made some swords. Yeah, here's a bronze short sword. Well, before that, let's send them down towards the stockpile once again to make sure they're all equipped. You know what? All the squads go down here. Move to the stockpile for a second and unpause the game. And I hope the elves aren't leaving yet. No idea how far they are with trading, but I did my one little trade, and you know what, trader is not requested at the depot anymore. But for now we are going to try and slaughter them. Well, first let's have all the guys here, let's have them equip everything they can. I think that dude just picked up something. He's getting a bin or something at least. And they're all here. Let's take a look at their inventories again, see if they have some more armor on. I should have more than enough leather armor, I think. If I look in the armor bin here, yeah, there's lots of leather armor, high boots and leather helmets and other things. Okay, but are they equipping that? This one, a little bit. Light bed leather leggings. Not wearing any armor by the looks of it. He isn't. Of course, these guys most of these melee squads are set for iron armor, which I don't have much of yet, but that'll come in due time. They're wearing some high quality clothes as well. That's probably the problem why they're not wearing armor, but even the melee squad should start carrying leather armor, even there isn't any metal armor, I think. Yeah, like this guy is wearing cavefish leather leggings. That's quite a word. So he should have that armor. Well, I guess it will have to do. You know what? Let's give a queue for some more armor commands while we're at it. Most of the workshops still aren't built yet. Maybe I should start using the manager for that as well. Yeah, I think that Order of Swords is done. Let's check that again as well. Oh, here in the weapon bin there's some warhammers and crossbows. Well, that should all be fine. Oh, should keep the game paused for a second. But yeah, let's give some armor commands. I think I have more than enough bars, bronze bars even. Yeah, 99 bronze bars. So let's use that. Let's get the manager here, and let's start with some bronze armor. Bronze. Let's see. Yeah, build shirts. I got about 15 of all these dwarves. And if I make 15 of all these armors, that will go through the 99 bronze bar pretty fast. Oh well, let's just do it anyway. 15 bronze mail shirts. Let's see, 15 bronze leggings. 15 bronze gauntlets. Doing that the right way around, yeah. 15 bronze helms. High boots is also something I need. Shields as well. Maybe I should make those first even. 15 of those. You know what? The shields. Let's put that order near the top, so it will be started sooner. Anything else? Oh, there we go. So lots of bronze things. Let's give some more. Bucklers are okay. Maybe breastplates as well. You know what? Let's add some breastplates to be sure. Okay, that's giving them some nice bronze orders to work with. And well, I think the military should be equipped as good as they can at the moment. So let's have some fun with the elves. And let's be sure of that. First of all, let's set the Mars dwarves. You're both going to be defending the top level here. Then we're going to use the melee squads to attack them. And I think all the elves should be in this tile. If I use V, yeah, that's... There's a Yakbull here as well. And there's another elf merchant. Are there only 2 elf merchants here? Here I should be able to check. Yeah, let's see. There's 2 elf merchants and some cows. So 3 elf merchants, but that's really it. They don't even have a defense force with them. They're the idiots. Oh, okay. Well, they're going to kill them anyway. Now, before I do this, I'm sure a lot of you are going to comment like, Duck, you can just remove the building and you'll get all the elves stuff and they won't even get angry. But I want them to get angry, so I'm going to kill them. So, just going to kill them and not going to deconstruct the trade depot. That's sort of cheatyish way. And let's use a kill command for that. Squad C, D, and E. You know what? First move towards here, and let's have the Morx dwarves move to the top level. For some of them escaped, the Morx dwarves should be able to shoot them from the top level. And there come all the dwarves. And no, these are reaching the top level here. Fine. Now let's kill them. Let's use squad C, D, and E. The melee squads. Cancel the order for now. Use a kill command. I could use the rectangle command, but that would also kill the yaks. You know what? I'm going to use the list commands, and yeah, here are all the elf merchants. Killing A, C, and E. That should be all of them. Enter. Kill all the elves. And go. Let's have them watch here, and they're fighting with 1 elf merchant. I'll take a look at the logs in a second. Are they done already? Yeah, I think I see 3 elf corpses here, here, and here. I think we're done. Yeah, these guys are done too, so let's cancel the order. And let's seize everything. Well, there are no merchants anymore, so all this stuff should be mine now. Now let's take a look at the combat reports. What happened? There's 3 elf merchants. Let's start from the top. Here the mace dwarf bashes the elf merchant in her upper leg with a silver mace, which is a high quality mace. Another mace dwarf with a silver mace, which is even better quality. They bash him. Here a bronze short sword has been lodged in a wound. The militia commander twists the embedded bronze short sword around in the elf merchant's tongue. Wait, what? The militia captain stabs the elf merchants in the tongue with his bronze short sword, tearing apart the left cheek through the ropely fibers of the robe. Yeah, okay. And the sword has been stuck in the wound in the tongue. Wow, getting a sword stuck in a tongue, that's quite a feat. But yeah, he twists the sword around in the elf's tongue. That's bad. Here in Hammer Dwarf, probably loses his feet or something, so he loses his shoe and his sock. Yeah, we're using it in the right hand. Someone cutting off the hand here or something? No. Oh, well, he lost it anyway. Oh, here. The militia captain slashes the elf merchant in the right foot with the bronze short sword, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So, cut off his foot, and there's another page. Here the elf is getting trouble breathing. The mace dwarf bashes the elf merchant in the upper body with a silver mace, bruising the muscle, jamming right through ribs, through the left lung, and tearing the left lung. Well, he was pretty much fucked there, but well, he already had a sword stuck in his tongue earlier, so oh well. Here's another bronze short sword stuck again. Let's see, in the right hand apparently. Yeah, in the elf merchant's right hand. And it goes down. Here is the brain. The militia captain stabs the elf merchant in the head with his bronze short sword, tearing apart the muscle, shattering the skull, and tearing apart the brain through the rope-reed fiber head veil. He was wearing a veil. Oh, weird. And yeah, that's. Then he was knocked unconscious. Well, that probably killed him anyway. So that was elf number 1. Elf number 2. Let's start from the top. That's all it. Mace dwarf bashes the elf in the right lower leg. Mace dwarf kicks the elf. Militia captain bashes the elf merchant with the silver mace. The high quality silver mace. Yeah, that's very good. Mace dwarf bashes the elf merchant. And here the lowest one. The mace dwarf bashes the elf merchant in the head with her silver mace, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull through the brain, and tearing apart the brain. And he's been knocked unconscious, and yeah, he died after that. That's not that interesting. How about elf number 3? It's just one page again. First he got kicked, then stabbed in the lower leg. Here he loses an arm or something. Yeah. The militia captain stabs the elf merchant in the lower arm with his bronze short sword. Then severed part seals of in an arc, so he lost his hand over here. His lower arm even, complete with his hand. Here he slashes the right lower arm. He lost his right arm. So first he cut off his left arm, his left hand, and then he cut off his right hand. And here it looks like he loses a foot, yeah, or he loses his left leg. So this is the Black Knight basically. First he loses his hands and now he loses his foot. But after that, well, he got a short sword stabbed through the brain, or through the guts. Hard to see here, but probably one of the other dudes has it in his list. Like if I check one of the mace dwarves here, yeah, this one kills it. Yeah, and well, they had a lot of fun killing the elves. That was fun. It should be about over by now. The elves will be brought to our little stockpile over here, and well, they won't ever return to where they came from. So we'll probably have more with the elves in the future, but that's going to be fun. We have our defenses up anyway, and we have 2 squads of marked dwarves, so we should all be fine. Also, doesn't look like any of my elves or my dwarves even are hurt. No. Now what? A snatcher. That should work out. By the way, where is that snatcher? Because last time I had some really weird invaders inside my fort. Well, you know what? We have those melee squads now. C, D, and E. Let's say from, squad D, you are going to kill this snatcher. Go for it. They won't make it in time, probably. Also, saving time. There we go again. Where's my mouse? Oh, this is one of my videos. And see you guys in a second. Okay, here we go again, and well, the goblin's probably gone by now. No, he's not, but he's near to gone. Okay, you know what? Cancel that kill order. But I think we're all pretty much overdue for the goblin ambush by now. We've had a couple, or had some thieves coming around at least, and they should be getting here soon enough. And that's also why I'm digging these big outer paths, which should be dug, well, one day at least. For now though, I guess we're back to normal fort business. And I guess we should do some other things as well. First of all, let's take a look down here. Now, it would be very nice if these other forts would be built. And why isn't that happening still? Let's find a nameless guy without a job if possible. No. Because I did that last time as well, give someone who isn't in the borough the order to build that forge. Maybe I gave them the order for furnace operating, but they need metal smithing, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Give someone who isn't named, like Mr. Soapmaker over here. We'll remember you since you're a soap maker. Yeah, you're a miner as well. You know what? We'll use the dwarf therapist. Let's see. Let's read this again. Also looks like there's one very unhappy dwarf here. We should look at the manager, why he's this unhappy, this miserable. Maybe try and fix that before we get a tantrum spiral. First we need one of these unnamed bastards, which doesn't have mining, like this dude, who has a little bit skill in dyeing, shearing and cooking. Oh, you shouldn't cook like that. I have my high quality cooks. Yeah, none of you other dudes should be cooking anyway. Let's check for brewing. They only should have high quality brewers. Like this. I want high quality booze and I want high quality food. Other dudes shouldn't do that. And I got to remember to do that from now on. Every time I get a wave I should check for these things. Same with the metalsmiths and same with the fishers, because, well, goddamn fish are getting themselves killed in the, or at least hurt in the waves, the clouds even, the heinous soot clouds. But for now, you, Mr. Not doing anything else at the moment, you can get the, well, let's give you all the skills for now. You know what, metalsmithing and blacksmithing should be enough. I'm not doing that job anyway at the moment, making armor. So he should have that skill now. Mr. Soapmaker, or whatever you're called here. I'll be able to find you this way. Oh, and while I'm at it, he'll probably be hauling at the moment, so let's turn off hauling for him for now. Okay. Maybe I should give him a name anyway. Yeah, so I can find him in Dwarf Fortress. What shall we call him? Let's call him Temp Forger, since he's a temporary forger. Sure. Okay. Dwarf Fortress. No. He's probably somewhere here. Temp Forger, he is constructing a building, so that's working. Let's follow him. He's going all the way down. This is, yeah, the path I created downwards, which you've probably seen in a previous episode. I widened it so it's all 4 stairways all the way down. And that was one digging level. And it's quite a way down. Quite a way. That's Dwarf Fortress for you, but here he is, and now he can build those goddamn workshops. Good. And the rock is right over there. Why didn't the other forges do it? What are you doing now? Are you going upstairs again? You are constructing a building, huh? Probably going to get some rock from somewhere, but this could take ages. You know what? Let's leave him to do that. I don't want to see him move up all the way above the stairway again, and then go down again. How are the other forge things doing? Hey, manager hasn't started yet, but also the manager was very, very unhappy. Let's take a look at him. He should be somewhere here. Oh yeah, manager is also the Baron. And the Baron, he probably wants his very own noble room. Or let's take a look at his stuff. He's been very unhappy lately. He's been upset by having a mandate ignored lately. Nobles. Complaint of thirst, admired his own fine seat, admired the fine trade depot, accosted by terrible vermin, was making noise while sleeping lately, slept in an awful bedroom lately, dined in an awful dining room lately, traumatized lately, been tired lately, caught in the rain recently, utterly traumatized by a lesser pretentious sleeping arrangement lately. He was traumatized by a lesser pretentious sleeping arrangement lately. So he's very happy also because someone else is better bed than him. He admired a fine tasteful statue lately. He's been satisfied at work lately. Okay. Well, let's try and set a noble room. I think we had those noble rooms dug out. So let's take a look at here. He was... What gods do we have in this fortress, by the way? Let's take a look at the god, which you see is whatever, forgot the word. Anyway, his god, which he does something, is worship. That was the word. Wow. Doran is a deity of the obedient boulder. Doran often takes the form of a male dwarf and associated with caves, caverns and mountains. That's not that bad. How about the other one? Stag's Hill is also a deity of the obedient boulder. Not obedient. And most often takes the form of a male dwarf and associated with food, agriculture and fertility. That's some normal gods, not insane. But yeah, he wants also some stuff. Let's try and get him some stuff. Also look at his health. No health problems? No? No. Because he was traumatized by something else. But you're unhappy and you are thirsty, I think. Hungry, thirsty, drowsy, very unhappy. Are you like locked in here or something? No. It's just going insane or something. Well, we're going to make you very happy. You're going to get the noble room. And well, let's give him the normal smaller-ish rooms over here. Let's make one first. Let's see if we can find some very good stuffs. And yes, we do. We have a very high quality bed. Yeah, the back room will be the bedroom, the front room will be the office. Do we have a very high quality table? Yes, we do. And a very high quality chair. Oh, one with engravings. Let's look at this marble throne. You should be very happy with that. An exceptional marble throne with hanging rings of exceptionally worked yak hoof and mentions with spikes of a maximally worked yak horn. That's very nice. You can have that throne. Other things you need are, of course, an armor stand. Let's put those in the front room. Quartzite armor stand, a weapon rack, a cobalt-out weapon rack, all very high quality. A cabinet. Oh yeah, there's one, a mica cabinet and 2 coffers. A quartzite coffer. And a mica coffer and doors. One very good marble door. Let's take a look at it, since it's encrusted with something. A marble door encircled with masterfully worked yak hoof. Well, that's very nice. You You have that door, and any other good doors? A quartzite door here. Also, let's give the order already for this to be smoothed. There you go. Now let's have the dwarf drag this stuff in. Shouldn't take all that long. Shouldn't. There come the doors. And oh, yeah, should have some extra gold statues as well. Let's put those in. A very high quality gold statue. Let's take a look at that. A masterful gold statue by Avuz. The item is a masterful designed image of Avuz nog script gold the dwarf, and a zinc bin in gold. It's a zinc bin, but it's made in gold. He is raising the zinc bin. The artwork relates to the masterful zinc bin created by the dwarf Avuz script gold. Well, that's because I was creating lots of zinc bin and I apparently made a masterwork one. Very good. That seems like a fine statue to have for this guy. And let's give him another one. There was another very high quality one in here. Actually, you know what? I should put that in the back room. Yeah, let's put this one in here, so he has one very high quality statue in each room at least. Let's take a look at this statue. A masterful gold statue of the Gil Martyr, created by Avuz. I guess Avuz is my metal crafter. It's a masterful designed image of Degol Mirror the dwarf, and the arpeggios there, the lead flute in gold. It's created the lead flute, which I created. Mirror is raising the flute. The artwork relates to the creation of the flute in Snarlingurn by the dwarf Degol Mirror in the early autumn of 256. Okay, well, that seems like a very nice statue to have, and I want this to be symmetrical, so let's see, we have a very good statue. Oh, we do. A statue of a KV, a dwarves, Ras or Stozu. Stozu is a goblin, probably. Let's take a look at him. Let's see, the goblin and the Ronets, the elf. Avuz. Okay, Ronets, the elf, is striking down the goblin. The artwork relates of the killing the goblin of Stozu by the elf Ronets in hate slipped in the frothy lurid mountain in the mid-spring of 109. Oh god, frothy mountains. Again, during the outrageous savage cheats. So I guess the elves and the goblins had a war here back in 109, way before this fortress ever started. How about the other ones? This one is masterful designed image of the human and the growth, the rock. Ooh, rock in gold by Avuz. Striking down Ras. The artwork relates to the killing of the human Ras nations by the rock. Dark greatest growth in blah 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 in the frothy lurid mountains right here around the corner in 49. You know what? Let's place that in here. Seems fine. A statue of a rock. And well, that should make him very happy, those two rooms, when all these things are placed. Here the dwarves come. I have 18 idlers at the moment. What the hell? But also a cloud of soot. Are there any miners near here? Doesn't seem so. Where is that soot thing? Hard to see with all these cancellations. Oh, there it is. No miners near, so no problem. Let's go back here. And things are moving along. And maybe I should have put them in the big rooms, but yeah, I'm going to save those for the king, as I said when I dug those rooms out. Everything's almost built except those statues, and the statues take longer to carry since they're heavier. They're gold statues. You try carrying a gold statue or a rock. That's It's very heavy. That's why this is taking a while. Also looks like here's the engraver who's already starting the engraving of the walls. Very good. Come on, guys, carry those statues. See how fast he goes on the way back. Oh, and he almost placed it. There it is, and there it is. Okay, room is done. Let's make the rooms. This is going to be his bedroom. This is dining room / throne room. Okay, and let's give him the bed. The Baron gets the bed. He also gets this table and this chair all the way around, but you get the idea. Now with that he should be a bit happier. Let's take a look at the noble menu. The Barony. He doesn't have a tomb yet, but he has an opulent throne room, grand bedroom and a grand dining room. Well, that will make him very happy. Let's give him a tomb. But I don't really have tombs at the moment, but I can create one easily enough. Should have a digging level somewhere here, like here. Yeah, you can rest here in the middle of this place. Wouldn't be the nicest looking tomb, but well. Let's see, do you have one great coffin? Yes, we do. And you know what? We'll wall off the place. If I do something like this, and something like this. Get out the walls. You know what? I should make the walls out of a nice material as well. Let's do that. If I use this, I should be able to select a couple of things like those gold bars. All the 3 needed, yeah. Should work out. Gold walls. That's very opulent. You know what? These can be closed. Let's make these all out of gold. 3 gold bars here. And I'll place a door in here when the time comes. Now I've got to wait for all the gold to be dragged all the way up here, and which will take a little bit of time. Yeah, that will take a little bit of time. You know what? Let's save that for now. And also maybe today. Oh yeah, I pressed F7. This is the place. But his thing is here. His coffin. Door isn't in yet, but I think this should work good enough. No. Well, I'll do this for now. Now you're a tomb. You're the Baron's tomb. Let's take a look at the Baron now. He has a servant's burial chamber. We'll fix that by placing in a gold statue. You get a... No, that wasn't the best quality statue. You get a very good quality statue, like a goblin statue. There. Once that is all placed, completing with the gold walls, then this problem should be solved. Okay. Well, things are going on, and I guess I should also start setting the noble levels, but noble levels, the other rooms. Like my mayor wants a good room as well. And well, this is the manager again. Yeah, that can wait. Is that Mr. Baron over here? Yeah, he's hungry, and drowsy, and very unhappy, but I should be getting happier soon. And well, losing the hungry is at least now, since he's eating something. What are you eating, by the way? He's eating yak meat biscuits. Exceptional prepared yak meat biscuits are made with minced blue pea fowl tallow and superior minced yak meat. Yum! So some bird fat in yak meat. That's quite a meal. Are you happier now? You're still very unhappy. Yeah, because you'll You want your tomb, and that's going on soon enough. Not soon enough. Okay, so for now, are things going down here? He's not doing his job as a manager. Probably should set another dwarf to be the manager. Now he is the Baron, since Barons hardly do any work. So let's do that. Let's pick another unnamed dwarf, and first let's rename the manager to Baron. Where is manager? Should be somewhere here. Oh, probably above the marks. Yeah, here you are. Now you're named the Baron. And one of these dudes, like a useless one like this one, which is also a very good potter. Fuck pottery. You're going to be relieved from hauling duties, except refuse hauling. And you're going to be a manager. And let's call you that as well. Commit the changes. And set up his room. He can have the Baron's old room. Yeah, this Baron's old room is now for the manager. Of course, need to set him as a noble first, and I don't want to rename his room. Okay, and manager. Huh? Where did the Baron go? Well, probably he already lost the job because he's a Baron now or something. But here we go. Now we need to find manager in this list, probably somewhere in the bottom. No. Very easy to overlook him with this many names. Have I overlooked it already? Probably. Yeah, I must have. Okay, marks. Manager, here he is. Fucking blind. Okay, you're now the manager, and you get this room. Because the Baron has his own room. Where is the manager now? Seriously, here's the Baron. Here's there, but he should also be near the top since he's a manager. Wait a second, huh? Manager is here. Manager Rakastun, the manager. I found him here. Or it's already set. Or hey. The table is gone. The chair is gone. No wonder it wasn't working. He probably destroyed the chair in rage. The bastard. You're not getting the best throne over here. You get, well, this marble throne will work. So that's why the managing orders weren't being done. No chair means no managing. He needs an office. Goddamn Baron being pissed off. How's he doing now though? Baron, he has no job, he's drowsy, he's miserable, but he has all the stuff he wants at the moment. Good. Or no, actually he doesn't. Where is Baron? Is he dead or something? Why isn't he in the noble menu here anymore? Huh. Weird. Thinking maybe... No, he didn't kill himself. Some weird stuff going on here with the nobles. Man, this started as such a fun-filled episode, killing elves, and now we're having noble problems. Oh well, chair has been placed. Okay. Make a throne room, assign it to the manager. There we go. Maybe that Baron A Baron is here in the first place, yeah? Or is he nuts already or something? He is running around babbling. So my Baron went insane. Maybe I should kill him while he's still alive. Let's take a look at what he's doing. Also, let's see. Still wearing some clothes at least. So let's follow him, like I said. Follow you. Where are you going? Going downstairs to the magma? He probably going to commit suicide in one of the magma baths, I think. Magma channels. Running around babbling, dwarves like to commit suicide, like throwing themselves off something. No? He's just running around babbling then, I guess. This is the same as the aquifer video I made lately. I also made I almost went insane. Looks like this guy has about the same problem. Now I could leave him like this. He is insane. And maybe one day he'll snap out of it. Or maybe one day he'll get that insane and he'll start attacking people. He's going from meeting room to meeting room now. That's all he has to do at the moment. It's a sad day in a dwarf's life. Let's take a look at his stats again. I mean, very miserable. He was upset that the criminal could not be properly punished. Uh-oh. Really should have set up the jail. Okay, well, we're 40 minutes in anyway. Let's set up the jail. I think I should have some extra chains. Let's see if we do with V. We have 4 lead chains. Well, that should be enough. These can be lead chains. And this will be the sheriff's office. Let's give him a decent quality table. And a decent quality throne. Not the best ones, those are saved for the nobles. Let's build those. Also, is the new manager doing his job at least? He's eating. Was at the bottom there. It's probably him then. No, it's Bone Setter. Oh well. Now, please carry in the chains, although the chains are probably coming from the bottom of the map. There comes the table at least. You know what, while this is going, let's take a look at this level. This not built yet? No. Probably because all the forgers can't get out of the burrow. But that new one, the new metal smearer dude, he should be able to get that job, temp forger. And he is probably somewhere, but what is he doing? He is constructing a building. You're still busy down here? Yes, you are. You've only built 2 of the 6 forges. But after these are done, he'll probably start building those gold walls. Well, it'll take a while, but let him do that. And meanwhile, let's see, where was I? I want to go here. Some of the chains are getting in. Let's place a door here. Marble door, fine. Yeah, the rest will need to leak out to the other room, so this will work. Okay, that's been placed. Now this will make the room. No, not assign someone. We're going to make a room. Break it here everywhere. Now this is going to be used by justice. And now we have a jail. Okay, and we do have our captain of the guard. So if there's any punishments going around, should be solved by the captain of the guard now. Let's take a look at the justice page here. Is there anything? Oh, there is something which happened here. Milker has done something which angered the Baron. Can we look at the case? No? There's nothing else to be done. It's probably been too long ago and the Baron's mad anyway. Our mad Baron. Also looks like my manager is doing his managing job. Yes, he is. Nice. Okay, then we should start getting some bronze shields and bronze armor soon enough. And yeah, this should work. Oh, also the hospital isn't done yet. Do have the traction benches at the moment. Yes, I do. Yeah, let's put them in the room. This is the surgery room. Do we have some extra beds? Yes, we do. Let's give them some medium quality beds or pretty good quality beds for if there's any more problems in the future. Now our whole hospital is done. Well, the other room can wait. This is more than enough beds for the hospital for now. It's in this zone, yeah. Hospital has all the stuff at once. Cloth, thread, splint, crutches, yeah, it does. It even has some powder, it even has some soap. Oh, another thing I'm nearly forgetting, soap making. Should make sure I have enough. Not a bureau menu, please. This still hasn't made an ash and make lye order. Don't have a dedicated ash and lye maker yet. See if one of these useless guys like him. You can also be a wood burner, soap maker, lye making, potash making dude. Let's call you that. Well, I also had some high quality soap makers, I think. Like this dude. Yeah, wait a second. You're the soap maker. You can also do, not dyeing, but these other jobs. And let's call you soap maker. And you can forget your other jobs. That should speed up the soap making a little bit. And 47 minutes, yeah, should end the episode. I've done most important things. And the most important thing being, yeah, having war with the elves. Also looks like there's my babbling mayor again. Babbling baron. That's very nice. He still has some clothes. He still has some clothes. Not for long, probably. They usually end up naked after a while. Because what else are you gonna do when you're running around babbling? You got to tear off your clothes. Also looks like the miners finally digging some of these channels. Nice. That are stupid, like they will go here and they'll go here and then they'll go here and then they'll go here and so forth and so forth. But yeah, this episode being long enough. Hope you enjoyed. We've started our war with the elves probably. We've killed some at least. That's one little look. There are the mutilated corpses. But yeah, this has been enough for now. I'll see you guys next time.